Now, hope seems to be rekindled of better accommodation for police officers as the leadership of the force say they are determined to give the police barracks across the country a facelift. The Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of Works, Megari Diko, dropped the hint in Lagos while on an inspection of the collapsed building. Mr. Diko also explained that police engineers have already been deployed across the states for an assessment.
Police children happily playing, completely oblivious of the dangers surrounding them inside this environment. In less than 10 days, the vacate order notices served on occupants of 4 of these blocks in the barracks will expire, and everyone here is jittery about what comes next. A member of the police management team is here, and his message is clear.
We have just told them to look for substitute place for obvious reasons. You know, we say prevention is better than not than cure. You have seen it, you see it yourself. Just have a look at it. So we just advise them to look for substitute. And meanwhile, the force is not sitting idle. We are doing everything to come up with a very robust renovation plan for all the barracks nationwide.
While addressing block leaders on the swift intervention before further disaster, Mr. Diko highlights plans to cushion the effects of the relocation.
We give them what we call rents, you understand, rent subsidy, lodging allowance, if you like it that way, to help them look for accommodation. And I think that the best we can do for them, we don't just throw them out. When we throw you out, we'll give you something to go and look for alternative accommodation. I will call it rent supplement or lodging allowance.
From the original master plan, 27 families are expected to be residing in each of the blocks. If the occupants of these blocks, which alone shelter over 100 families, are relocated, they will be hoping that the more permanent housing arrangement will be put in place soon in order to assure optimum productivity from the affected personnel.
To the southeastern region of the country, the latest economic partnership between Anambra State and the federal government is expected to trigger rapid industrialization in Anambra State. Anambra is handing over 80 hectares of land spanning Nnewi South and Agwata local government areas for an automotive industrial park. Governor Willie Obiano appealed to the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment to develop the park within the agreed period of 18 months, failure to do so of which the deal will no longer stand.
This parcel of land is the proposed site for an automotive industrial park in Anambra State, southeast Nigeria. The park is being developed in a deal between the state and the federal government to strengthen the state's drive for an industrial revolution. Accompanied by the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Oke Enalama, and his counterpart in the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Senator Chris Ngige, the governor salutes the owners of the land before officially unveiling an agreement cast in marble. The 80 hectares of land was donated by 3 communities located in Nnewi South and Agwata local government areas.
This parcel of land, approximately 80 hectares, is hereby handed over to National Automotive Design and Development Council for the purpose of Automotive Industrial Park by His Excellency Chief Willie Obiano on this 29th day of December 2016. To the glory of God. I'll hand it over to the Minister.
The governor then hands over the certificate of occupancy to Dr. Enalama, who extols the entrepreneurial spirit of the people of Anambra State.
One of the goals I had and I still have is to see Anambra State industrialized to its fullest potential. And because I know by doing that, we'll be industrializing Nigeria. And in order to do that, there is absolutely no question that you need special economic zones and industrial parks such as the one that we are bringing to life today.
There's a caveat attached to this deal. The federal government must develop the land within 18 months or risk losing it.
Anambra State is the smallest state in Nigeria today because of erosion. And therefore, we are very careful about giving lands. You know, this land we are giving is half of what the federal government requested. But you said no. Let's try with this half. If you do well, we'll give you another one. Because there's a land in Amansi. We gave that land to the federal government 21 years ago, and nothing happened there. And we don't want to be giving lands and nothing happened.
Federal and state representatives are excited about the potential of the industrial park to provide infrastructure for entrepreneurs, industrialists and manufacturers from outside the state and ultimately make an Anambra State an investment destination.
To the southwest, Ondo State Governor Mr. Olusegun Mimiko may be on his way out of office, but the administrator has not stopped his duties as CEO of the state. The governor has opened a 31-kilometer road in the riverine community of Igbokoda. Governor Mimiko says he hopes to deliver on most of the promises made to the electorate before he finally bows out.
This is the new look of the Igbokoda-Ugbonla Road, located in the Ilaje local government area of Ondo State, southwest Nigeria. The 4.6 billion naira project stretches along the oil-producing coastline and the hinterland of the state. Having previously cited the finished work, the state governor Olusegun Mimiko is happy to commission the 31-kilometer road project. Satisfied with the outcome, Governor Mimiko states the importance of the network.
This project is one of the significant achievements of our administration, not only in Ilaje but in the southern senatorial district, and particularly the oil-bearing area of our state. The significance of this project stems from the fact that the initial survey dress road was constructed by the preceding government. But let me also say that we're not surprised that the road degenerated so fast and extensively, owing to what looks like the inappropriateness of survey dress road for a wet and marshy terrain like our own here. So we decided to embark on total rehabilitation and reconstruction of this road.
The Igbokoda-Ugbonla Road adds to others completed by this administration.
It is to my joy that this road has been added to the numerous others completed by this administration in the coastal areas of Ilaje and Ondo local government.
Over 439 houses were demolished to make way for the project, and the owners adequately compensated. Affected shop owners were relocated to modern markets. As he prepares to hand over power in the new year, Governor Mimiko announced that no less than 10 projects executed by its administration will be commissioned this week, in a move that he believes is all for the good of the state.